modified A-Main, the front row, Don Hodge and Harley Perry will lead the field to the Broadway Truck and Auto Starters Tower. 20 racing laps. Big Josh flag in hand. Hodge brings the field. We got Mark Hurd comes from the inside of the second row, 4 wide for third. Next to Hurd, next to Hall. France is up to third. Trying to get down inside the pits to stay right as Hurd pulls away from the field. What a great start from Mark Hurd. Started on the inside of the third row and got a great jump as everybody fought to that high line. To the bottom and took the lead coming out of 2.
Now Mark Hurd quite a drought up here. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Winter Circle picked up the Credit King. Picked up the NCRA championship a couple of years ago and was running right in the hunt at the top of the points for the Credit King modified, but the last race it really all went away for him as he went in. I think it was just a bare minimum point leader, very, very close, but unfortunately not able to pull it off. And so he was pretty frustrated with that one. Shippen comes back out. This one here, but Mark Hurd's he sat out for a little bit, and he's kind of been working on the car and trying to get this thing back in shape.
Leads him down the back straightaway. 3 laps in, 17 to go. Also keep an eye on Don Hodge, who's running in third.
Bumped and banged around down there in the middle of the pack and then got down there to turn 1, and unfortunately Powers was right in front of him, and well, you saw what happened. This is an interesting front here. Don Hodge, who has run good, has run well out here, but not quite the experience level that perhaps the 86 of Brian Franz and the 52 of Ryan McInnes here sandwiched in between this bunch, so this should be pretty exciting. Todd Doty came out of the late model division into the modifieds, had him on the show last week, talking about moving into the modifieds. Pretty heavy hitters right up here.
Brian France and Mark Hurd lead the way right now. 3 laps in, 17 to go. Powers will start on the tail. Watch him, see if he can make his way back to the front of this field. Josh has the green flag in
gets into a tire over here in turn 3. We'll see if he's able to continue here with the 11B. Looks like everything up. Story on the deal here is that right on the bottom has control of the field until we get out around here to this implement tire down here in the bottom of turn 4. Then after that, if he's not going, who's ever up on top, it's their race to go. So we call it back here. That's why we got to restart on this one, because Mark Hurd is in control of the field. You can see what he's doing. He's holding back enough because he needs that jump. There's just a little bit of moisture down the bottom of turn 3 and 4 right down here, and he needs to come into that and get the car halfway straightened out, kind of diamond the corner a little bit, get in that moisture slingshot down here in the front. And Franz, who has, 5 championships in the NCRA, knows better than to play that game. So he says, I'm going to go. I'm not going to give it to you. Pulls off of turn 1 and 2. This is the deal here. You know, when you find a way to get a good start here, and you have a couple of these restarts, everybody else is going to figure out what your story is. So you've got to figure out something else. Your best plan right here is diamond up through the corner and just nail the gas somewhere right about in here, because Franz is right there. You go. Franz is